Before I get really serious about what I want to talk about, I lost my Kindle file. I put it somewhere. I don't know where or how, and now I don't know where it went. This is why I purposely only buy things that are $100 when it comes to a tablet. So, I got a whole new tablet, and it's a different brand and everything, and here it is. It is a Samsung. I've only had it for 2 days, and it's pretty good so far. I haven't played games, but I did read a book in 2 days, which I go through phases of reading and not. But anyways, a more serious topic. We all know I'm still grieving, and we all know that Father's Day is coming up. So naturally, I'm having a hard time, but I'm not having a hard time in the same sense that I'm in the bed and I'm not getting up or anything, but inside. So, that's one thing. But anyways, back to the serious topic. So there's no wrong way to grieve, people say. So if I go shoot the doctor that didn't help my dad or couldn't kill him, that's not wrong to deal with grief? If I go shoot up a building because I'm grieving, that's not wrong? Or if I go and do something to somebody else because I'm grieving, that's not wrong? It's not wrong to hit somebody because I'm grieving? Yes, it is. Then that's not true. There's no wrong way to grieve. Yes, there is. And I don't have a gun. So don't go, calling the police on me or anything. But that's a wrong way to grieve. Or if you don't judge. So I don't think people should say there's no wrong way to grieve. So if I go try to make people escape from jail because I'm grieving and I want them to destroy the world, that's not wrong? So, I think that phrase should be, there is no wrong way to grieve as long as you're not hurting yourself or anybody else. Or as long as you are crying or writing it down in a journal. There's a fine line when people say there's no wrong way to grieve. Because it could be taken out of context, like I just did. And I don't think that would hold up in court. I'm grieving, so I just killed the doctor that didn't kill my dad. That didn't kill my dad, I meant. Or, I'm just going to kill all the Christians because I'm mad at God for letting the 6 people that died in my life die. So that's my point of that, and no, I'm not mad at God. I'm confused with God, but I'm not mad at God. And another thing. Never be friends with your coworkers on Facebook. OMG! I had to block most all my work friends because apparently I posted that I wanted to go to heaven now. And I thought that meant I was going to commit suicide. Who wouldn't want to go to heaven now? And who wouldn't want to visit the 6 people you lost and then come back to Earth? And people say that's not possible. Well, then the Bible lied. Because it says anything's possible with God. That could be taken out of context. And then the person called me selfish. Well, first of all, if I was suicidal, do you think calling me selfish is going to stop me from wanting to commit suicide? That would probably make me commit suicide more. One of my work friends says that, hangs out with me outside. And third point, you don't know the whole story of my life. You don't see the body language in the Facebook post. You don't see my reaction to it in a post, my face expression. And you're not inside my brain, and you are not God. So she went to my boss because she was concerned that I wasn't answering her phone calls. Would you answer your phone calls after somebody called you selfish? And, first of all, I think it's selfish if you want to die and somebody wants you to stay so you don't have to deal with the pain. Because you don't want to have to deal with the pain of that person or the guilt. You're being selfish if you want somebody to live so you don't deal with the pain. That is selfish in my opinion. Third, if I really wanted to commit suicide, I could do it. Even in a mental institute. There's 1,000 ways to commit suicide. So, why would I? And first of all, a mental hospital is good if it's a 72-hour hold. But then all they do is they give you medicine and then they send you on your way. Oh yeah, that really fixed the problem. I'm still not depressed because I have medicine to take. Of course I'm still depressed. And even when I wasn't on the medicine, I still went to work. I still did everything I normally do. So now, and people tell me not to, but I want to wean myself off my medicine. So one day soon, I might. Because the doctor won't do it. So that is that. I don't know when, where, and why. Actually, I don't know when, but I know why I want to get off antidepressants. Because I was doing fine without them before I took it, and I'm still doing fine on them. So it makes no difference about it. So my best advice for you is don't judge somebody off of a Facebook post because the meaning behind it might not be what you think it is. And to go to my boss because I wouldn't answer your phone call when my Facebook had nothing to do with work because I showed up to work. So why would you bring something I said on Facebook into the work environment? Or why would you bring it up to my boss when it has nothing to do with my job? And why couldn't you have talked to my roommate if you were really concerned and asked her if I was okay? And if I was showing up to work, then I'm okay. Why did you have to go as my boss? And then I had to apologize because I told people to cool their jets about my post. And my boss called me loony and all this other stuff. Or says I'm acting loony. If I'm acting so loony, why haven't you fired me from the job I'm at? If I'm really that loony, you wouldn't still be hiring me. So, that is my piece on that. And no, people, I do not have a gun. But anything could be used as a weapon. My hand could be used as a weapon. I could scratch you to death. Or I could choke somebody to death. I could kick you somewhere and make you pass out. I can throw a rock at you. Anything could be a weapon. Even your mouth is a weapon. It all depends on how you use the weapon. Anything in the world could be a weapon. That's all I got to say. And no, I'm not possessed from the devil. I just think logically most of the time. And I think the way most people don't think in terms of stuff like this. Does it make me a bad person for stating how I feel? No. Does it make that person a bad person that called me selfish? No, she was stating her opinion. But what was wrong was her bringing drama into my work because of a post I wrote on Facebook. When she could have asked, instead of going to my boss, she could have asked my roommate. Or she could have asked me when I got to work. And her feelings were hurt because I didn't answer her call. Again, if somebody called you selfish, would you answer their call? When somebody tells you you're wrong for the way you feel, would you answer their call or text? I don't think so. That's my point of view on that, and I am sticking to it.